that this time around we'll be able to give attention to these people who are under emergency situations. It's a sovereign wealth bill, if you will. It's to put aside 10% of all of the royalties, all of the fees a concessionaire pay to government of Liberia for future generation, for the young people. Look at Bombay. Look at all these places that we've taken. You can't look at one bank account to say, oh, the money you're saving for our future children. It's insane. And right now, I feel like it's the proper time, talking about HPX, talking about AML, let's put some money aside, 10%, just 10% for future generation. And we'll have a little bit of wiggle room there, and you can just take it out. There will be under certain conditions that will have to be met for you to take it out.
So my management team, as we move forward, let's make sure that our team members that are joining the pensioners, let's make sure that we form the pension system so that when they retire, as of today they are retiring, those that are retired for them can retire with a lot of dignity. And we're encouraging the board and our esteemed guest speaker, you mentioned a little more. A little more. We are working on those and making sure that those that were here early 90s, early 20 to 80.
Other colleagues, I may not be able to go all of the things we have been recognized because of time. But let me say this to the executive committee of the unit of you got a great job to do. We got to honor that say when the Christmas will be good, or for the Eve. But those of us that have come here today, the way you treat us, there are multitudes of our peers and citizens that will follow these bills. Remember, each of these people, one will nothing less than 7 to 10,000 persons. They control the constituency. And the constituents believe in most of them. That's why they were elected. So if they are well taken care of, probably some of them will teach them lies. For instance, in the history of the election victory of January 2024, Nigerian people have made it clear that they were ready to turn a new page, that they rejected chaos, that they were incompetent, they rejected the
So, well, let me say the very pleasant good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Blaze Radio 90.7. Today is Monday. And of course, Monday happens to be the 8th of December, AD 2025. And I'd like to say good afternoon, whatsoever you are. This is the round table, the table we sit on to discuss Liberia. This is where we sit to bring you issues that confront Mama Liberia and its citizens. On the round table, we dig deep. We bring you the hidden facts. And of course, today's edition promises to be very fascinating and interactive, as we will be giving our analytical views and journalistic opinions on some key national issues that that occurs on a daily basis. So welcome this wonderful afternoon. My name is Archie Bob Yene, and I'm here every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. And of course, Oliver McIntosh here on Tuesday and Thursday as we collaboratively bring you the roundtable. So welcome to it. And of course, as you invite someone to listen along, what are we going to be looking at today? Between now until 4:50, we will give our studio chat, bring you our commercial commitments as a means of pleasing our sponsors and contributors to the program. Thereafter, we will be looking at a Unity Party that just ended a fundraiser that was held on Saturday. And our focus will be specifically on those who joined the Unity Party and not the rally. And in the second segment, we will be looking at the communication from District number 7 Representative Moserado County, Representative Emmanuel Dan, that calls for the health law to be repealed. So we're going to look at that and give the unfolding surrounding that particular communication. And I know he has a very good plan for Liberian. That's why he brought forth such a bill at the House of Legislature. But what is the status? How far? What his colleagues saying about that? We're going to give you our view on that this afternoon and subsequently allow you to contribute. So until then, keep glued. This is the roundtable with me, Archie Bob Yene. We're going to take this break to be right back. And a song from Fatu Gayflow is entitled Fatu Mata. It's a normal routine on the program here. So what we do is to keep glued as we go for this Fatu Mata to be right back. Let's get this to be back. Peace as a break, very short break. From Fatu Gayflow. I know you will love it. It's
I
our label being healed. And so I see that as a deception. I see that of not being fair to Liberian people. And that's why I said politics in Liberia is just a mere bluff, and it's all about deception. So now, here is the issue. The Unity Party have an event. Today, Thomas Fala, who is the representative for Lofa County District number 1, Thomas Fala joined the Unity Party, pledged his support to the president. He didn't just go alone. He has when a CPP Polar or candidate doing the 2020 senatorial meeting elections, it was from that Thomas Fala contested as a CDC candidate for the senatorial seat of Moserado County. During that election, Thomas Fala becomes the enemy. He became automatically the enemy of the Unity Party back then, which was part of the collaborating political parties when Senator DeLong was in the very race. And Thomas Fala, of all people, were called names. They threw political jabs at them. They called them criminals. I can remember vividly from Mo Ali. Even during the 2023 election, Mo Ali posted against Thomas Fala, saying the very gun that Thomas Fala used from 2005, 2011, 2017, he used it in 2020, he has again going to use it in Lofa County, and they were going to defeat him. In fact, he said Tep Fa instead of T-Fa, he said Tep Fa. So Thomas Fala was referred to the very folks in Unity Party. Today, he was referred to as criminal, as rogue. I can remember people referring to Thomas Fala, roll, they were all Unity partisans that ran on the social media, that ran in public spaces, on media during election time. Today, Thomas Fala has joined the bandwagon of the Unity Party. He's been hailed. He's been honored. He's been the man of the march. And I see the very people who crucified him back then hailing him. Isn't my problem? My problem is how you politicians deceive the Liberian people. Because you said this man is a rogue, this man is a criminal. This man, along with the George Weah administration, stole from the Liberian people only because you were in opposition back then. You let the Liberian people know that this man was a notorious. Today, you are hosting this very criminal that you alleged before and welcoming him, opening your arms to him to come in your home, in your political party. So how do you expect the Liberian people to digest your statements, your allegations made back then against Thomas Fala? Should the LeBron people take you serious? So that means the Unity Party is now becoming the host of criminals. The host of criminals. Right? That's what the Unity Party is becoming now. Because Thomas Fala and the CDC people they stole from us, we agree that's good because it was from that background that LeBron people voted the Unity Party. Because they were raw. They failed the LeBron people. But today, welcome, you are embracing the man you once called raw to your political party, which you claim is the rescuer of the LeBron people. That's deception. That's deception. You are deceiving the LeBron people. You are lying to the LeBron people only because you need their support. You need them to. You're using other people's name to get favor from the LeBron people. And at the end, the very person you say, oh, the person are criminal, the person are notorious, still embracing them. But folks, let's take our break from our commercial. When we come back, we'll give you more insight. Let's get this break to be right back.
Are you seeking financial empowerment, dreaming of building your future? Then your solution is Bokonjida Group of Companies. Bokonjida, your trusted partner in microfinance, construction, and general services. We provide microfinance for many institutions like House of Representatives, the Liberian Senate, National Port Authority, Governance Commission, RA, Gender Ministry, Corporate Development Authority, GAC, and Auto Lines Ministry and Agency, with percentage range from 50% to 20%. At Bokonjide, we understand your aspiration, your goals, and your dreams. That's why we offer tailored microfinance solutions designed to uplift individuals and communities alike. Whether you are an entrepreneur with a vision or family aiming for a better tomorrow, our microfinance services pave the way to financial independence. But that's not all. Bokonjida Group of Companies doesn't just stop at microfinance. Our expert construction team brings the architecture dreams to life. From residential to commercial projects, we craft spaces that inspire, innovate, and endure. And when it comes to general services, Bokonjida is your one-stop destination. From facility management to logistics, we ensure seamless operation every step of the way. With our apartment rental and furnished apartment for long and short-term stay, you will enjoy the luxury of comfort. Join the thousands who have entrusted their dreams to Bokonjide. Experience, professionalism, dedication, and integrity. With Bokonjide Group of Companies, your success is not just a goal, it's our mission. Visit our Capitol Building office or find us in the Royal Garden Plaza on Crown Hill, Broad Street. Or call today 0770-50-958 or 0777-01703 or 086-622-599 or email Bokonjida Group of Companies at gmail.com. Bokonjida Group of Companies, microfinance, construction, general services, your partner in progress. New Day, do something.
G Lorenzo, G Grace, Hemsworth, Liberian number one vocal, Liberian number one, right? Okay.
The phrase, a new sheriff is in town, does not only belong to law enforcement. The introduction of Liberia's premier vodka and customized liquor for all occasions. Try the flavor of your choice. Hans vodka, Hans honey, Hans bitter, and Hans original vodka. Hans vodka has no hangover. That's why they say Papa drank, Mama happy. Hans vodka is sold in all stores, shops, supermarkets, and entertainment centers in Liberia. For wholesale, contact Hans vodka at 0777 001114. 0777 000 We can also be reached via social media on Facebook and You.
I tell you my boy in my bag. Every time we stay on the block, everybody knows it. We are spot. Can't forget that number one. Oh, from Liberia all around. In supermarket store everywhere. Can't forget that number one. Oh.
Radio Entertainment Liberia and Blaze FM, they now bring the Golden Japa Season 2. I say the wait is finally over. And for our special Golden Japa Monday and Tuesday, in addition to the higher cash prices, we now put new thing in there. Gifts such as phone, airtime, and bags of rice. If you want to play, simply dial *799# and select option 9 and enter the amount for that special Monday and Tuesday. And I amount of $50 Liberian or 50 cents US. And guess what? When you play $50 Liberian or 50 cents US, and you win cash prize that starts from 5,000 Liberian and the main japa it starts on Wednesday and Thursday. You play $200 Liberian or $1.50. Oh man, you stand a chance to win 1,000 Liberian, 20,000 $100 or $100,000 Liberian. And on Friday, our regular Japa day there. Saturday is the Golden Motorbike Day when you get one free motorbike for just playing with $200 Liberian. And this Golden Japa Season 2, the whole $10 million Liberian on the line for the whole country.
A quality and customized liquor for all occasions. Try the flavor of your choice. Hans Vodka, Hans Honey, Hans Bitter, and Hans Original Vodka. Hans Vodka has no hangover. That's why they say Papa drink Mama happy. Hans Vodka is sold in all stores.
Yes. Star 799 star 9 hash. And follow the instruction. Number one is for USD, while number two is for Liberian dollars. Or you play 200 Liberian dollars and you'll be able to win yourself some cash prizes ranging from 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 to 50,000. So if you play the cash giveaway, you can win any of this money 10,000, 20,000, depending how you play. You can win any of those money. And you can also win Beko Rice. We can also give you Beko Rice and Ago All. And not all. Not all. Let me say this. They want not all. You can also win yourself motorbike generator. I mean, today you can win generator, you win motorbike. So the thing is, the more you play, the better chance and opportunity you get to win. Just that star 799 star 9 hash 200 LD. Play multiple times. For example, 4, 5, 10 times. The option is yours. How many times you want to play? But the better you play, the better chance you get is the more you play because it is a rifle draw. So the more you double up, the frequent your number becomes in the system, and that's how your chances of winning becomes very slim. So you can play, make use of the opportunity to win any of those items, including cash prize with name. So back to our discussion, like I was saying, it's not good for people to just discuss. Despite politics, if you want to say something about somebody, remember politics is not static. One person is not just glued to a particular political party to say, look, until judgment day, until God comes or heaven opens, I cannot leave this political party. The issue about politics is about the exchange of ideas. It's about how you convince the consciousness of somebody to join you. So if today, assuming that today is an election day, and you cannot convince party X to join you, it doesn't mean that tomorrow you cannot convince party X to join you. So if you want to speak ills about this person, bear in mind that one day you will need that person. But that's not the politics in Liberia. In Liberia, when you are a politician, people, as long you are not supporting a particular person or you are not in a particular political party or camp at that movement, they will say anything they feel recklessly about you. That's the case of the Unity Party and Thomas Fala today. Folks, we are now opening the line, we'll activate the lines. That's the case with Thomas Fala and the Unity Party. When Thomas Fala contested against DeLong, they used all set of words against him, calling him TEPFA, calling him criminal, like they're using CDC money, they're paying people $20 to go vote, you do they want because they are stolen money. They said Thomas Fala was rogue. I can remember Thomas Fala on the Westminster and finance at the House of Representatives. People calling Thomas Fala, row, Jeremiah Kun, row. People say all of these things. Today, just in less than 2 years, you refer to Thomas Fala as role in less than 2 years. Now you have incorporated the role, the criminal. You talk about you have incorporated the criminal into your political party. So the question is the Unity Party now incorporating criminals? Because Thomas Fala came on board with a lot of supporters. I saw many of the lawmakers from the House of Representatives with their face care T5, and they were in their whole political brigade. That they were T5 supporters. Man, Thomas Fala is the deputy speaker. And you listen to what he said. Let me play what he said. Listen to this. And it tells you that the guy came on board with men. He came on board with men. Let me play what he said. This is what Thomas Fala said pledging his support. This is what he said.
Members of the National Executive Committee, we allow you to understand. We are here in Dufo. Members of the National Executive Committee, we allow you to understand that we are here in Dufo. One group of people will be declined today, and another group of people have come to lend support to the president along with his government for the good job in our view he is doing. Please, our colleagues, I may not be able to call all of the names we have been recognized because of time. But let me say this to the Executive Committee of the Unity Party, you got a great job to do. We got an Alex that said when the Christmas will be good, go for the Eve. But those of us that have come here today, the way you will treat us, there are multitudes of Liberians and citizens that will follow these leaders. Remember, each of these people, one will not be left to 7 to 10,000 persons. They control the constituency, and the constituents believe in most of them. That's why they were elected. So if they are well taken care of, probably some of them will change their mind. We are here in Dufo, members of the
So now you listen to the deputy speaker. They're into folks. Some of them, they just went to lend their support to the president. That means they are not part of Unity Party, but they just pledge their loyalty to the Unity or to the president. And the other group going to pledge their loyalty, their entire support to the Unity Party. Politics. You see, now everybody's poor is because of how they have sold their integrity. All of the lawmakers have sold their integrity to the executive branch of government. That's just a clear indication. When the deputy speaker was going, he went with many lawmakers. You heard him saying those people are people who control their constituency. Those people have not less than 7 to 10,000 members. The very first branch of government that is supposed to be providing oversight responsibility over the executive. Now, because of political glory, because of political relevance, because of political attention, they have sold their birthright for political attention. That's deception to the Liberian people. These days, sometimes we feel tired at the very people who crucify us. You could see how many, to be real, the Unity Party even was a total human tsunami. And on that very same day, CDC has another event in Bond County. It was a tsunami as well. So now, here is the thing. Those political parties, they are now computing as to which political party put out more numbers than their friend. Their focus, their goal, and their objectives or mission for this country is not about how this political party honor their regime, or as a political party will provide job opportunity for young people, will provide educational support to young people, will provide healthcare delivery to the very community that they want to serve, which is the Liberian people. They are not computing as to which political party has supported more health facility in this country. They are not competing as to which political party has supported more schools in this country. And that's why they will continue to insult one another, call each other role, call each other the names, kill us, and at the end they come back. The very Thomas Paladin are the same people that used to call Jeremiah Kunek Boyo when they were in CDC. The Boyo today, he's vice president for the Unity Party, and they're going there. That's deception. That's deception. So the people now you're fooling is the Liberian people. You're fool them. They are the one being fooled. They are the one being used to achieve your political goal. And they themselves are not understanding the repercussions of what they are doing. They are not understanding that. They forget to know that they are being used as political stools at their own detriment to support somebody's own benefit. To all of you that have been in the Unity Party who have spent more than 50 years in Unity Party, Thomas Fala joined Unity Party today. He got influence in the Unity Party as compared to you. But you hate him after being insulted, after calling him criminal. You're incorporating the criminals, the rogue, the people. You're bringing them, the same people. You're called names. You're bringing them. That means all of you are not serious. In my little brain, with all of you, you're not serious, umpa. So that's how people fool you. CDC say they get number. So they were comparing numbers from Bon County and from the fundraiser. CDC showing that on of Nathaniel Magio in Bon County. CDC showing that number. Unity Party showing that number. Or the person put out more number. Are we going to run the country based on which political party get numbers? Based on who put out more numbers? Based on who has the crowd? That's being insensitive. That's being very insensitive. So you're the Unity Party, you'll be answering the questions. Has Thomas Fala changed from becoming a role now? Is he now a changed person? Has he repented from being, criminal? That you're incorporating him in the Unity Party? Or is the Unity Party now a new home of criminals? Is the Unity Party a new home of criminals? Has Thomas Fala changed? Or he has changed because he's supporting the Unity Party now? Has he changed? Is he a new breed? Has he repented? Because we had to know whether he has repented. Because they seen Thomas Fala in 2020, like you call names. They seen Thomas Fala when he was in Lofa County. I can remember supporters of the CDC because of Thomas Fala and the CDC. What happened between the Unity Party and the CDC in Lofa County? People lost their lives. It was a brutal chaos in Lofa County during the 2023 general elections. Because it was in the district number 1, in which Thomas Fala was contesting as a representative that he won. For your history. Today, after all of the political fights, to the extent that Liberians lost their life, they are not dining together. They are not whining together, drinking the milk, because all of them wants to milk the country resources together. You have a Regine speaker, a Regine deputy speaker. The house is being presided over by Regine collaborators. So at the end, the interest of the Liberian people is being undermined. But when we say these things, you don't look at the rationale behind what we say. You feel someone hate your lawmaker, someone hate them. So look, you don't love the people more than I do. They are our leaders. We have regard for them, but not at the detriment of the Liberian people, folks. We will hold it at Elise. We will hold that as Elise, and we will go to our next segment quickly. We will go to our next segment quickly and just rabble through that and come back. Like I said, this district number 7 Representative Emmanuel Dan in October introduced a bill at the House of Representatives to his colleagues. So the representative called for the House to review the bill that he calls to repeal sections of the public health law. So Emmanuel is saying that, look, there is a need that you guys review this man bill so that some portion of the health law, the public health law, can be repealed, let it be amended. So after that communication, his bill was introduced. The plenary of the House of Representatives immediately mandated the Committee on Health and Judiciary to review and report on the proposed bill aimed at repealing Section 26.11 and Section 50.9 of the Public Health Law of the Republic of Liberia as revised in 2022. And the committee was to report in 2 weeks. The committee was to report in 2 weeks. You understand? They were to report in 2 weeks. And in that bill, I want to get the entire bill to read. According to Emmanuel Dan, there are people who go to the hospitals, hospital owners, whether public or private hospitals, but his focus is being mostly on public hospitals. You will go to hospitals to take medication. You will be in a state of emergency. You don't have the means to register right now, but the people will say, register, bring money, make sure you pay it before they cater to you. And Representative Emmanuel Dan said, no, there's no need for that. The life of the human is more precious than the money. So while it is true that you need the money to run the facility, while it is true that you need the money to pay staffers and to get medication for the facility, it is also necessary to note that the very facility is running only because you have a human being going there. So let us review this health law so that when you go to hospital, whether public or private hospital, the first thing is people should be catering to you. People should cater to you. It should be the major priority. That people cater to you while your parents are running after settlement of your hospital bill so that you cannot lose your life. That was what the communication was about. They should review that health law, the act that was revised in 2022. They should also look at it and review it so that it can be repealed. So that when you go to hospital, because a pregnant woman cannot go to hospital and say, look, no money. In as much that your people not bring money, you can't be treated. He says it is not good. And guess what? What the decision the committee took on that bill, it will shock you. Then it will make you understand that sometimes what we sit here and say is not just about ourselves. It's not just about ourselves. You understand? So let me read this. The House of Representatives has nominated a Committee on Health and Judiciary to review a report on a proposed bill aimed to repealing Section 26.11 and Section 50.9 of the Public Health Law of the Republic of Liberia revised in 2022. The legislation sponsored by Representative Emmanuel Dan of District Number 7, Montserrado County 6, to address issues of patients being refused medical treatment due to financial incapacity. You listen to that. Representative Dan emphasized that the bill aimed to establish clear melodies for patients, clear modalities for patients, right to review treatment, to receive treatment, which with a devotion constituting an offense under the public health law. He expressed hope that a swift and unanimous passage of the bill. So now this is what the lawmaker is saying. Look, there's a need that we revise the health law. That if a patient goes to a hospital and that patient is refused because they don't have money at that particular point in time, it should be a crime under the law. It should be punishable because the patient's life comes first. It happens in other countries. He set the example in America, for example, that when you go to hospital, the first concern of the people in the hospital is your health. From there, they're giving you payment plan as to how to pay your money. So if Peter Paul goes to JFK, for example, he should not be rejected on grounds that he does not have money. Then they say you have to register, you have to deposit so amount, you have to ERWA, for example, because government is providing budgetary allotment to most of these health facilities. But if citizen goes there, they say, no, look, you don't have money. You don't have money. You have to. Let's take this short break. Don't forget to dial *799 *9. Let's take this short break to be right back.
This is my discipline. Nothing that has to do with the health and education of our people should be paid with. Nothing. So every time I go to the hospital, all of us here, we see that there's no health care for the poor. Many of these people are denied. Sometimes they die on the floor because they could not be given the attention. Women give birth when they are in pain because the families could not afford the money at the time. Children die. Families do not have access to the bodies of the children because there's no money to pay